Hello, I am VoiceOver AU, also known as Kevin Powell, and we are here for tonight's horror show, given our wonderfully spooky surrounds, because we are streaming Alien Isolation. We had an amazing stream last week where I got some wonderful advice from... I'm just going to press this game. Be quiet. Hush game. Hush, hush, hush game. Yeah, we got some great advice from Heron and a few other people in stream just talking about sort of how to interpret audio events. So I feel like the onus is really on me. It's really on me this week to actually take in that advice and not get killed by things in vents, that sort of thing. This is episode 5 called Love in an Elevator because we are trying to fix the elevator. Thank you so much, by the way, Codsworth, for letting me know that I have reached apparently the rank of Paladin within the stream family there. It seems to have been a little bit confused lately since I re-upped its token. But yeah, we're here to play Alien Isolation, and I can't think of a way that I would rather spend my Wednesday night than 3 hours in here. Probably dying a lot, I would imagine, but having a heap of fun. We're going to do some housekeeping later on in the stream, so I think we'll just get started. Let's get into it. That's right, it is that time, Heron. Now, please let me know if you're having... Please let me know if that game sound is coming through. Wait, hang on. Ooh, continue game. Yeah, let me know if the game sound's coming through okay as well. I know we had an issue with that starting off last week. But I can hear it just fine, so hopefully it should be coming through on stream as well. How has your week been, Heron? I was just saying very kind words about the advice that you gave during last week's stream, amongst other people. It was very useful. Actually, I think I might need to do this. Yeah, are you getting game sound at the moment, Heron? Just let me know. Because I'm not seeing why. I know we had some playing with that last time around. Game sound is there? Fantastic. Alright. We'll see if it switches out then, because I literally just flicked over an option. Everything is sounding good so far? Fantastic. Mixture, so your week's been a mixture of good and bad moments. Okay, well, I hope there's been more good than bad. Oh, we've got to do the thing where we get up through the elevator again. Oh, Jesus, no. No, no, no. Now I gotta remember where I'm going. Where are we going? I don't know, hang on a minute. Make your way through Seegson Synthetics. No, I did save. I saved at the end of the stream in the new area. So this is the new area. Hey, Capduff, how you doing? How is life treating you? Yeah, there's Steve. Steve's there. The whole gang's there. You know what isn't in here though, which is a way to hide. Let's see if I can do this without dying. Let's not. I'm gonna follow, I think it was our lovely Angel's advice that said to hide behind objects. Go downstairs again. Alright, let me see if I can access this computer first without dying. Synths, alright. Alright, there's nothing there except for flavor. Oh no, forgetting ice cream, that sucks. And yeah, I get exactly where you're coming from. I get exactly where you're coming from, Captaf. That feeling of avoidance when... Like, there's nothing harder than, especially after a run like that, actually just doing the thing that you know needs to be done. Find an alternate way back to the transit where you left. Find a compression cylinder. Alright. Component storage sounds like a good bet. Yeah, key selection criteria. Key selection criteria are rough. They always are. It's funny, there's always so much BS that's around the process of applying for a job. And once you get the job, you know, that all of that tension goes away. And oftentimes a lot of the stuff that you need to do to ante up for the job. That music is not giving me a break. Ah! That post is terrifying. Thank you for the pointer there, Heron. Yeah, just doing the job, like a lot of the time is... I'm just going to drop my mic level a little bit, because I think I'm starting to peak a little bit here. I can see myself pumping into the red. That should be a little bit better there. Yeah, just doing the job is so much less stress. Selection criteria are always typically inflated to try and get the best candidate that you can. Component... Okay, so I'm not in the components warehouse. Off streaming hours, I've been playing a lot of... Going in the right direction. Hey Pixie, thank you so much for the lurk. That's super generous of you. Off stream, I've been playing a lot of Horizon Zero Dawn, and I think it's totally broken me for this horror stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to be here, but man, it's like all of my nerves are raw all over again. It's intense. Applying for jobs in every job other than advertising. Yeah, no, that's so true. It's like exams. It's like exams, Captaf. Like, you learn how to take an exam. Good. I'm glad. As long as I find a way to power... I don't want to power up the requisitions android. Why would I do that? Alright, let's go find a computer. Yeah, absolutely. The fact that I'm not inured to it, I hope it makes good watching for you folk. Because, man, I'm jangly. Because Horizon Zero Dawn is just... Like, I love this game, but Horizon Zero Dawn mood-wise is just a delight. It's like, go be off in nature, fighting robots because you're awesome. And this game, around every corner, it's like, you're going to die. Yeah, I know he can, but it's an android all the same. I'm not sure I really want to... Oh, security access tuner. Upgraded. Nice! Well, I'll keep you posted, Capdef, if anything comes from talking to the people in my company too. I haven't heard anything yet. No. What are you? Now I'm a professional hacker. Now I'm a hacker man. Alright. But yeah, serious kudos to you, Capdef, for actually stepping forward and doing that after all. I remember, this is going to sound like a bit of a daft comparison, but I remember when I started off doing VO, I was super nervous every gig I got, and I would always just put it off and put it off and put it off. And it's a different fear, but for me it was the fear of sucking. I was worried that I was just going to suck, and of course I was going to suck, because I was new to what I was doing. But man, that avoidance, that pattern of avoidance is just so hard to shake. Yeah, I hear you. Alright, Scott here. I was gonna say something very silly and say this feels like at least a space that the alien's not gonna find me in, but I don't know that for sure. Yeah, well, it's tough. Like, and I don't mean that to be condescending. Like, getting past that fear of sucking, I'm dealing with it at the moment with writing, because I have to be my own writer on projects, and so, yeah, I get it. One thing I've found that's always been super useful for remaining sympathetic is to be constantly learning.
Precision android power online and awaiting activation.
Yay! I used to deliver a lot of corporate training. That was actually part of what got me into voice work. And one thing that one trap I found you can fall into is if you deliver a lot of training, but you're not learning something yourself constantly, like you're not in the position of being like an initiate, a newbie, you lose sympathy for how difficult it can be to learn. No, exactly nothing on this station at all. It's like the Mitchell and Webb sketch about the villain's evil fortress that's got occupational health and safety observations.
Now play nice.
Yeah, you better play nice. Hey, buddy.
How can I help you?
I need a compression cylinder.
Components warehouse. Row 1, stack B. Follow me.
Just keep the noise down, okay?
Thanks. Just in case I lose my... That's weird. I'm either pressing the wrong button or my crafting menu's not coming up at the moment. Ooh. I didn't do that near him. I'm just gonna keep this handy, buddy.
Here we are. Your compression cylinder will be found at the far end of this row.
He is a keycard. Well, on one hand, I feel bad. On the other hand, sport, if you kept an eye open, collect some ethanol. I wonder. What does that get me? Yeah, it's a nice spot. I'm sad now. Alright, let's have a look-see around here and see what we've got in the way of solutions. Got a bunch of boxes here, which I can't move. And that's only going to move up. Doesn't really get me anything. Yeah, it feels like I should be able to jump. Like I'm looking there and I'm like, I know that the game's designed for a certain set of skills, but yeah. You're like, oh, but I could jump. That's a thing. Or I could go through the vent that I saw on the way in. Let's do that. Oh, I've got all the ethanol I can have. And that appears to be the limit of this particular space. There is nothing else there to see. Oh, that's true. Pushing the down button over there would let me get around that way. Like I saw before that... Yeah, that's true. I saw before that I can push the down button for the other ones. Let's try that. Ha! No, I can't because it's locked. That one actually only had to push up. But I can probably push down another one. No, I can't do that at all. There's only one of these. There's two. There's two that I can interact with. Which are interacting with the same thing. No, that doesn't get me. Yeah, maybe. It's weird. But yeah, it definitely, it might be something I need to do. But definitely when I first went over to that other rack, like the only option that was enabled for it was just move, down. I mean up. So now you're locked. It definitely seems to be the only thing I can interact with here though, so let's see what happens. No, you're locked. Wait, oh, what? Move down. There we go. Oh, that's weird. It was definitely showing locked. Unless there's something else around there that's responding? Yeah, I just didn't, I wasn't hovering on the region for the move down button, I guess. I thought it was right near where it was. But obviously not. Excuse me. 1B. 1B. Y'all got letterings? weird in terms of what it thinks is the region for the down button. It is hard to see. Now I have a compression cylinder. Alright, that was pleasantly straightforward. I am catching up with a friend on Monday. Same friend I watched The Thing with recently, which is so good. And we're watching Alien, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. Yeah, I do, Heron. Thank you for the pointer around the dot. Just hang on a sec. I'm gonna VIP you. I'm gonna VIP you. My sensei here. VIP HeronHQ. That should work. Yes! You are now a VIP, so you should see like a shiny badge and stuff. Yeah. I'm so amped to watch it again. I love how different they are too. They're very different lessons, each of them, that humanity learns. So good and so different. Alright, let's go back that way. Yeah, keep on doing what you're doing and keep those tips, those wonderful tips, non-spoilery. That's been really appreciated. Do we want to... Oh, we are going to go through technical training. Alright, let's go this way. I don't like this. This looks spooky. See, I would say that Alien 3 and 4 are definitely not as good as the first two films, but I don't know that I would say that they are bad films. I definitely think once you hit Prometheus and Covenant, then you've got bad films, but I think they're very distinctive. Like certainly, yeah, I certainly wouldn't put them in the same ballpark. It's kind of like the Thing prequel. I think it's a competent film. But compared to how amazing... Love is in a dangerous space-time. Yes, that is brilliant. Thank you, Capdaf. Can you whisper that to me, please? And then I'll remember it for later, too. What's going on here? I suppose it's the synths. Ah, that's creepy. Yeah, I'm with you, Capdaf. Like, I liked Alien Resurrection, and it's not just because I've got a man crush on Michael Wincott, although that certainly helped. Oh, that's weird. Oh. Steve's about. Look at that! Floating gun. You've heard of the smoking gun, folks. Now it's the floating gun. That's weird. Yeah, I think the third one definitely, you could see where it was hitting basically the limitations of its budget. And so, there's a bunch of guns floating around here. But yeah, the cast of Alien 3 was amazing. But yeah, Resurrection as well, like I thought was fun. Yeah, Charles S. Dutton, thank you. I was trying to remember his name, Capdaf. Charles Dance as well. Look, everyone's got a gun that's breaking the laws of physics. They handed out the floating guns before this section. Hang on, are we talking about Alien 3 or 4 when we're talking about... Because Charles S. Dutton died a little bit later in the movie, didn't he? I thought he died later, or am I wrong? Does he die like in the initial riot? No, that's Charles Dance. Charles Dance was the Doctor, who is also Tywin Lannister on Game of Thrones, which I think is what most people are familiar with his work now for. Charles S. Dutton was like the religious leader, so when there's the one's white, one's black, that tends to be the clue. But thank you, I couldn't remember Charles S. Dutton's name. I knew, yeah, that's right, Dutton was the preacher. Yeah, yeah, so when basically there's that first mob of people threatening Ripley, he's the one from memory who like comes out and intercedes. Which actually, now that I think of it, is kind of stolen. I mean, I know it's a common beat, but it's kind of similar to the beat that you get in, is it Chronicles of Riddick? Yeah, Chronicles of Riddick, when he's in the prison and the guy comes out to basically fend off the other inmates. Yeah, Charles S. Dutton's an amazing actor. Don't see him around as much nowadays, which is a shame. Like, Forrest Whitaker, I think, tends to get cast in the stuff that he's there for. Yeah, I think if I rewatched it, Heron, I'd probably agree with you there that there'd be some things that would annoy. Or just that would feel jarring. It's been a while. I think it's one of those films that tends to skate a long way on style, simply because it's just so freaking stylish with what it does. And that's not to excuse like sloppy writing. It's also a really interesting film from what I understand, in terms of its making. I think it had a pretty troubled production process. So what do I need to do for you? I need to restore power. Oh, there we go. That's what I need to do. Here's me thinking I need to go find... Like you say, nothing in this place happens quietly. That's true, Heron with the doc, but, there is one thing that I think is really good about the Doctor as a character, which is that, I'll just trigger this while we're going, because this should be a load screen. In a way, Charles Dance's character as the Doctor is kind of a replacement for the kind of character you get a lot being played by women in films that have male protagonists, which is kind of a casual fuck for the lead, like a human connection, and then that character gets killed off. And I thought that was amazing, because there's this beautiful moment where, and it makes complete sense, where Ripley just wants to feel something human. And they're two people basically who are they recognize that they're both smart, they're both kind of on the same page, and they're like, well, do you want to fuck? And they're like, yeah, sure, let's do it, let's go for it. And then he dies after that. So I thought that part of it was good. There's probably, and to be fair, there's probably a shade of, as well, the same thing that you get with Michael Wincott in Alien Resurrection, which is Charles Dance has a price point attached to him. So there's only so long that, he can be around on the film before it blows the budget. I mean, I know that that's a film that has Sigourney Weaver in there as well, but yeah, who knows? I mean, that was earlier in his career as well, so he might not have the same price point. No, that's true, Cap Daff. It wasn't quite fridging, but it was basically, there were elements of that in the character, and I don't mean it as a bad thing at all. Yeah, there's no point where Ripley's like, you killed my doctor, you're all going to die. Fridging Heron is a term that comes from... Yeah, my bad, Cap Daff. Heron, fridging is a term that comes from comic books. Hang on, I'm just gonna pause this for a sec, because I feel like I'm screaming over the machines. I've got to get that, I found a video that I've got to figure out how to get sidechain compression on, which is great because it means it ducks the game volume automatically when I'm talking. But fridging basically came from a tendency in comic books to have mothers, to have girlfriends, to have lovers, wives, daughters, female attachments to male characters in comics they would die in the most grotesque ways, just offhand, just to basically give like the male character motivation. Gail Simone actually coined the term based on one particular comic issue where literally the hero character, she didn't write it, but you know, this was basically, she's like, this is the most egregious example of it. The male hero literally comes home to find the dismembered body of his girlfriend in the freezer. I can't remember what it is, like which particular comic it was, but there's a there's a Wikipedia page that goes through it. Yeah. Yeah, it's lazy shorthand. Where you're like, we need a character to care, so what do? Let's kill some women's. Hang on. No, back. Someone's talking.
What are you doing?
Damn it! Ah. Yeah, exactly. That's very true. It's pop culture does it a lot. I heard those people talking, and I was trying to cancel out of using the rewire, but the game just was having none of it. It was having none of it. Well, the good news is, it's not that far to go. Was she? Was she the first female action hero? Like, I'd struggle to think of... Oh. Yeah, I just wanted to be able to do anything, but I couldn't. Oh, speaking of which, why is my... Let's just go back to controls for a sec. Because my, crafting... Ah, that's why I was pressing the wrong button. I was expecting L1 to bring it open. Oh, that's true. Did Pam Grier have any films where she was helming, like she was basically the lead character? Because that could be a contender for it. Can't build a stun baton. Because I know she had major roles in the 70s, but did she have roles where she was the center of the film? Yeah, blaxploitation could have Ripley beat out by a few years. Because what year was Alien filmed again? It was like 78, wasn't it? Well, I guess it just depends on... Oh, come on! Literally the moment... Oh, I see why that's happening, because that person is hiding over there. Okay, now I get it. '79. Gotcha. Hey, the 70s have good action films, thank you very much. Blaxploitation did a lot of good work there. Now I see why that person keeps killing me, because she's up there and once I get close to that rewire, that's when I give her a firing solution on me. It all makes sense now. Oh, there's 3 people up there. Oh, there's 3 people in an alien. Oh, I completely missed that before. That's awesome. Yeah, I'd have to check a filmography to be sure. I mean, one thing you've got to give blaxploitation though is it's definitely the It's one way to do it. With Friday Foster in 1975. Interesting. Interesting. Who got So here's another question then, while we're chatting about that. That's not what I had to do. Who had, like, what was the billing like for Alien? Did Sigourney Weaver have top billing in that? Because I know that the cast was pretty prestigious. Please forgive me there. This is my brain rewiring from my throw controls in Horizon Zero Dawn. Actually, put that almost perfectly.
Keep your head together.
Oh, and they're like, oh, there's no one there. Let's leave the camera feed on. Second behind Tonskara. Yeah, it's interesting because it's still like it's still not quite the final girl. Because the other option, like another potential contender, would have been it would have been I'm blanking on her name temporarily because my brain's over here. Halloween, Jamie Lee Curtis. But that's the final girl trope. And the interesting thing about Alien then, which kind of goes to what you're saying, which goes to what you're saying, Heron, is Ripley isn't quite the final girl. Like, you know, it's not just basically someone who stays around until the end. She has real agency and has real competency, like you say, for the second half of the film. Like, the minute things hit the fan, she's the one who...
A new follower.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Caligossi. Very much appreciated. John Hurt and Ian Holm were billed 5th and 6th respectively. Man, that tells you like what the cast was like. But yeah, Tom Skerritt was definitely at the height of his powers. Oh, that reminds me too. We've got a video that's going to be coming out probably in the next day, talking a little bit more about plans for celebrating 100 subs. We're going to be doing a Hitman 2 subathon, and it's probably going to be about 6 hours to start with, and then basically. Like as per sort of usual sort of subathon structure, different tiered subs will add different lengths to the stream. So it's either going to start at 6 or 8 hours. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that because we're getting really close to 100 followers, which is amazing. You people are the bestest. And you'll see from the video when it goes up too that the subathon will be completely in costume, which you know is a suit and a bald head. That's why today I'm completely shorn. Was to make that video. Hey folks!
Can't remember the last time I saw
Hey! How much do you people love Burning Alive? Do you like that? I reckon you do. I reckon.
Who's out there?
Oh. Oh no. Oh, you got your Twitch payout. That's awesome, Captaf. Fantastic. Very well done. Man, this game is brutal on surfaces. Yeah, exactly. How much do I like Burning Alive? Alright, let's do that again. See, I thought that was a square shot right into the room. No. Bilbo Baggins and then Jack the Ripper. Oh, that's always so funny when you see oh, that's not what I wanted. That's useless to me. My first shot was so good. Fuck you, physics. Yeah, getting there, still getting there. Yeah, Ian Holm is such a great actor. I can't see anything now. Better not get shot. Let's go over here. I remember, there's an Australian actor, who was in... Oh god, I used to know his name off by heart. He was in Strictly Ballroom. Hang on, I'm just gonna go and check his name. Oh!
I'm armed, you know.
Pause! Pause, Kevin, when you're gonna go and look in a browser. I thought I was completely safe there. Bear with me. I took the death, so I'm gonna find the name. Strictly Ballroom cast. Cast. Oh god, I did not need to see a picture of Paul Mercurio as he is now. Barry Otto. That's his name. Yeah, no, Barry Otto was in, he was in Strictly Ballroom as the dad. Absolutely delightful role. Like, he's just amazing in it. Just wonderful. And, literally the same night, like, the person I was in a relationship with at the time, she was like, oh, let's have a movie night, so we'll pick one each. And so she picked Strictly Ballroom. And I picked, now, you folks may not remember, there's been a few attempts at this, but there was a 1980s version of The Punisher that had Dolph Lundgren, and Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa. Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa is an actor I just have a world of respect for. And Dolph Lundgren's amazing. He's got an amazing story behind his career, and I think the guy actually does really good stuff. Like, he knows what he's good with. I don't know if this is gonna work. Or if they're just going to still shoot me, but we'll find out pretty quickly. And Barry Otto plays this strung out, like, ex-theater darling junkie in Strictly Ballroom, in The Punisher. So, there's a great example of, yeah, same thing. You see an actor in two very different roles. From Hell's, like...
Your choice.
Hey folks!
Who's out there?
How are you? That's not what I wanted. That worked, huh? I'll take that. I suppose any of you have, ammunition? Thank you. Just one shot. It's a bit loud. There we go, 2 shots. Well, I meant to throw a grenade around the corner, but that wasn't bad. Let's see if we can do something with that scrap. I can't make any Molotovs. EMP mine, that was what I made before. Let's make an EMP mine. Because I don't have anything to deal with runaway synths. Yeah! There's an amazing story behind Dolph Lundgren's career. Dolph Lundgren studied at University of New South Wales in Australia. Was getting his PhD in chemistry. I can't remember if, like, what kind of chemistry it was, but yeah, the dude's got a brain on him. Got a brain size of a planet. And he was working security in a nightclub, and Grace Jones just basically liked the look of him. And she was like, "You're gonna be part of my personal detail. Like, you're gonna work security for me." And then basically he got his film career started off from there. And like Sylvester Stallone, like, a lot of people like to give, like, Sylvester Stallone shit, for the kind of roles that he plays, but the dude is he's a really smart guy. Like, he wrote Rocky in, I think it was, the story goes, how much of it's myth and how much of it's truth is hard to gauge, but the story goes that he wrote, the script for Rocky over a weekend. But regardless of, like, how long it took, like, he wrote that film, and it's a really well-structured, gorgeous film. Like, people assume that, you know, these action stars are meatheads. Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger, same deal. Like, people give him stick for And to be honest, like, I can't say that I've gone with a fine-tooth comb over his decisions as governor of California, but I think compared to a lot of other people we've seen recently, no names really need to be mentioned, who've gone and shifted from one competency to another, he's someone who's shown an amazing ability to reinvent himself and really apply himself to what he's doing, from bodybuilding to acting and then to politics. Oh, it's fine, we're in a hospital. Well, that's interesting. So I wonder what happened with the androids. So they started playing up. I wonder if that was sabotage, if that was like industrial sabotage. If whatever company was trying to capture whatever company was deciding they wanted to capture the alien, started messing with the androids. Alright, I'm just going to pause for a quick sec, folks, because I've just realized I left my snacks outside, which is very silly. I'll be back momentarily. Oh yeah, I'm with you, Heron. Like, they're amazing. They were amazing. Like Universal Soldier with Dolph Lundgren and Jean-Claude Van Damme. So good. Kurt Russell. I still have to see Soldier. Like, that's on my list of things to see. Like, my movie pal. We're going to see, basically, we might end up seeing Soldier at some point with Blade Runner. Do like a double bill. Wesley Snipes is amazing too. Like, I'm so glad that like Wesley's back and working. Like, it was so tragic to hear that he went through a bit of a tough spell for a while. Oh, another Ian Holm film. Home. Another Ian Holm film, speaking of, where he's really good, is actually Garden State. Like, the film loses points to some degree for being a Manic Pixie Dream Girl film, but Natalie Portman is still amazing in it, and Ian Holm is amazing in it too. Alright, so where am I going now? What do you want me to do now? Find an exit to the synthetic fluid plant. Find an exit from, I guess? This is the way I came in. Oh yeah, Leon is amazing. That film is so good. Yeah, if you've never seen Capdaf, if you've never seen The Professional, which is what it's billed as here in Oz, it's a really good film. Yeah, Gary Oldman's amazing in that. So if you're saying find an exit to synthetic fluid plant, this should be it. Oh, there you go. Awesome. Yeah, I figured you would have, as a person of taste and distinction. Oh, yeah. He's just on edge the whole time. Just this sense of, here is a person I cannot trust at all. It makes me physically uncomfortable to be around. Doot, doot, doot. Where are we going? Crayons. Oh. Hang on, so this is where I... Simon Tower Transit. Oh, that's it, I guess. Hey, congratulations on reaching Squire, Heron. It is a joy to have you as part of our family. Thanks. Oh, bugger. Is it writing the music capped F, or are you playing and trying to get a chord progression to work? Doing something on a guitar? Like either way, what you're doing is sorcery to me because I'm useless musically. So, excuse me, my hat is off to you. Excuse me for burping there on mic. That was terrible. Tomorrow together equals no future. Are you writing? Oh, synth piano. Awesome. Well, even if you are having difficulties, I am jealous of the fact that you write music. Or impressed. Let's say impressed. I love that you do it. I remember here. I think. Yeah, I'm always impressed by folks who can write music. Alright, where am I going? Oh yeah. Simon Tower Transit. This feels like... It feels like I don't have that far to go. So... At least to get back to the next goal. So... So it feels like something horrible is going to happen. I knew that was the wrong shape. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm going on tilt, that's what. It's amazing how affecting that little beat can be. There we go. There we go. San Cristobal. Yeah, now we come back to here and the place is comparatively... I hadn't really noticed this before because I didn't have a comparison point. But yeah, this place is a shithole compared to where I've been.
I sent you a clear directive not to land on station.
I told you we didn't hear your message. We understood you would be...
Hey!
Identify yourself.
Ripley, from the Torrens.
Relax, kid.
What the hell is going on here, Marshal? Where's the security forces?
You're looking at them.
I've seen the creature. What is it?
I don't know. Something brought here by Marlowe, the captain of the Anisadora.
The ship that found the flight recorder.
Is there anywhere safe left on this station? That creature's running around and the Seeks and synthetics are less than friendly.
Goddamn androids.
Ripley? Taylor needs attention.
Medical's a no-go. We can't take her there.
We have a basic life support unit back at HQ.
Then let's go!
We need the transit to get to HQ, but it's down. Transit control is upstairs. Samuels says you're an engineer. Go make yourself useful, seeing as you screwed up the trap.
Yeah, right. We'll talk about that later, Waits. You protect them while I'm gone. Understood?
Ricardo, get a lock on our radio so we can stay in touch.
Alright, off to transit control we go.
All right, Ripley.
Peachy.
We really should hurry. Taylor.
Don't worry, Samuels. We'll get her out of here.
Now we're going off somewhere else to get stuff for Taylor. I'm guessing we're going to move past that as like a, as our central sort of narrative, like our imperative at some point. What is that? Oh, well, I guess that's where I'm going. Let's go through the freaky ass door. Awesome, yay for finding something that works, Capdaf. Sometimes, things that surprise us turn out better than what we had intended. Yeah, actually, I can think of sort of a parallel to what you're doing with voice acting. Like sometimes, basically, there'll be a phrase where I want to hit basically a particular sort of like scale of like you can see a rhythm in it, and you're like it's ba 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 ba, and it can take a while to get to it. But that's not quite the same thing because you can hear basically the you can hear the rhythm in your head, and it's just a matter of like trying to basically get to that. So I guess that's more playing than writing. What sort of stuff are you looking for your stream alerts, Heron? Like, what kind of mood are you looking for? There's a reason why. There's a very specific reason why I asked that. You'd be able to answer a question for me too. Yeah, there you go. Because the reason why I ask is I'm actually looking at working with a... Well, you got two people here. Two people here who could probably end up, like, sorting you out, but... there's a sound engineer I collaborate with who's based out of Chicago, and we're looking at putting together a couple of packs, like alert packs. I don't know, though, that they would have the mood that you're looking for. So what sort of stuff are you trying to hunt for? Because I know that can be very unique. Don't like. Do not like noise. Oh good, this isn't freaky at all. And none of these lockers I can get into. Family-friendly, happy stuff that is kind of rewarding. Oh, okay. Yeah, that probably doesn't jibe with the kind of stuff that I'm looking at making for the packs that are coming out. But yeah, I don't know. Sound clips. I'm just going to pause for a sec. Sound clips for the stream alerts. Short music clips. Audio Jungle is one place you could go to look for like short bits of music or music loops. Yeah, well, doing something like that, taking stuff out of existing video games or movies probably has like an IP. There's probably basically like a intellectual property issue there. If someone were so inclined to track it down. But yeah, it's a good question. I know there's a few sites that do sort of like layouts and things for
Someone shut everything off.
Hello? I know someone's in here.
Vent, 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 please, vent. Do I have to kill you?
What am I doing here?
I'd like not to. Hey Nubla, thank you for joining us. I'm currently cowering,
Man, I feel like death.
trying to see if I can avoid killing this human, but I don't think there's any way around it. We have been having a very good stream so far. Progress has been being made. Oh, ninja! Something unique and recognizable. Yeah, that's a tricky one. Minus 10 outside. That's hard. That's hard yards. Yeah, Heron, that's a really tough one, because the first places that come to mind that I would think of would be basically the sites that do sort of like generic layouts and that kind of thing, but yeah, any sound that's there is probably not going to meet your needs because it is going to be generic, like there's going to be other people who are using it. Hey, look. They had it coming. Not to go all Chicago on you, but they had it coming. The only thing I can suggest there, Heron, is we could talk. Like, I mean, if what you were looking for was just like some VO, we could always talk about like, you know, how much you'd be looking at paying for something like that, or how much you would be willing to pay for something like that, and we could put something together. I mean, that's VO without sound design, though. That's the only trick. Like, I'm not a sound engineer, so I can do VO, but I can't do sort of the other stuff around it. But certainly family friendly and like happy and cheery. Like that is in my wheelhouse. Like I love to chase villain roles, but also like my voice is well suited to just being sort of like up and warm and cheery.
You shouldn't be here.
Oh, come on, motherfucker. All right, got a stun baton with your name on it, Chief. Oh, there you are. So yeah, we could always talk if you wanted. Other than that, yeah, it'd be tough to. It's tough to think of something inside those parameters. Come on, Chief. I don't even know where I'm hiding from. You don't need to, because you're not going to shoot me. All right, sport. It's Wabbit season.
There's someone there. What are you doing here?
Oi!
You're becoming hysterical.
Oi! Well, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. Wop wop. Damn you! Damn you. Get to transit control. Alright, let's go through there again. Whoop. That way. That's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, I gotta... Well, I mean, we can. I'm always happy to talk. Like, it doesn't need to be like a. I hear where you're coming from, Heron. But I mean, I appreciate your support on stream. So I mean, like it could even just be like a nominal fee. And yeah, I'm happy to talk. It might be that we can find that we can find basically something that works for both of us. Because even just sort of tailoring, like if we work something out and then I ended up sort of selling that as a commercial product along with the other packs that I'm looking at building, I mean that could end up being worthwhile because it meets a particular need. Yeah, and you were talking before about the Weserweifel song, Capdaf. I've got to confess, like, one of the things that I'm looking at doing myself for my Fallout stream, like, I didn't have the commercial rights for it, but looking at doing basically, like, for AFK stuff, when I'm playing Fallout, just doing basically, like, reads of chunks of The Road, because it's such a great text. But I didn't have the rights to that, so it's probably something I should rethink. Probably just do Revelations instead, but that's not quite the same feel. Alrighty, Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Heron. Like, that sounds like...
Someone shut everything off.
Hello? I know someone's in here.
I'll go back and grab that blueprint.
Calm down in there, you android fuck! This place creeped me out even before it all went to shit.
It sounds like you've had a rough stretch there, Heron.
I went to a lot of trouble to secure this place. How do I get off this wreck?
Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh, that sounds awesome. Instrumental covers from Freedom Radio songs. That would be awesome. I get the feeling killing this guy the second time around is not going to go quite as clean. Alright. As long as you just keep looking forwards, Chief. Ah, this time around I got an achievement for my battery being low. Just bear with me, I'm just going to switch controllers. Yeah, that sounds like it really does sound like you've had a rough stretch of it there, Heron. Oh wow, I completely missed part of that. You ended up in hospital for a year. Oh. How are things going for you now? There we go. Like, finances aside. Where'd you go, Chief? Where's your body? Search. Oh, son of a, now it's not gonna give me... It's not gonna give me a stun baton charge. Damn you! Unless I didn't pick it up from the corpse last time. Just gonna see if I can find it around. So I guess that was just a lucky drop last time. Because I don't want to spend the whole time in here. I'm glad that things are better, but yeah, I can imagine that... Because a lot of those things, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're things that you never really sort of leave behind, like PTSD. Against torture required. Alright. I have an EMP mine. I reckon I'm gonna use that. At least the androids can't shoot. party.
You shouldn't be here. Strange.
Well, that felt good. Let's see if we can make another one. Nope, we can't. Not right now. Oh. Oh, still lights out for him. Now, what did you get busy doing in here? Who's been a naughty android? You have. Oh. Jesus, on a Christ on a bicycle. It sounds like you've got a keeper there. Sounds like your girlfriend's pretty awesome. Well, yeah, let's talk about, like, I don't know if it's the answer you're looking for, but, you know, if some custom alert, like, videos would be useful, let's talk. Okay. Oh, so someone, presumably this person here who got killed by the android, decided to hole up in here. Oh. Holy. That is a nasty, nasty cut. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can talk about that on Discord. I don't think there was a utility here. Sevastalink. The way of the future. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned too, Capdaf streaming Fallout. I feel terrible because I've got my power armor version of Fallout 76, but I literally have not touched the game past installing it because I've fallen in love, like, outside of streaming with Horizon Zero Dawn, and so I haven't been playing it on my own time, and streaming slots are taken up with playing other stuff at the moment. So I feel like a bad Fallout player. I know it seems kind of silly, but. What do you do? Oh, here we go. Transit's back up.
Ripley, this is Waits. The transit's here. We're waiting on you.
Take it. I had some trouble, so it's gonna take me a while to get back.
We can wait.
Taylor can't. I can catch the next car.
Your call.
No, I get that. I get that completely, Capdap, right? It happens so much, doesn't it? Where you're like, you get that thing where you're like, oh, this is really good. I can think of things that I will say about this game, so I must stream it instead. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm playing through the Fallout series at the moment, but I just have not touched 76, so I'm still playing Fallout 2 on stream, which is a lot of fun. I just haven't played the new one yet. Ah, Horizon Zero Dawn is so good. Like, I just don't have a slot to stream it in. So I tend to find it's interesting. Like, I agree with what you're saying, that you tend to basically, you think about, oh, well, if a game's good, then I've got to stream it. But I like the fact that there's a theme to what I'm doing at the moment, apart from Mondays. You know, I love doing horror games here on a Wednesday night, and I love doing Fallout on a Friday night, so anything else just ends up being if I have game time on my own time, I'll play it for myself. Sure, I'd love to get back. Did I miss a gas torch in here somewhere? I might have. Because I'm thinking I've got to end up... No. Oh, wait. Oh, I did. There's a whole thing going on in here. Man, every time I see that ethanol, it just makes me thirsty. There we go, gas torch. Yeah, Ashley Birch's performance in Horizon Zero Dawn is just, it's a freaking gift. She's so good. And yeah, the Fallout games can definitely be an acquired taste. Like, I haven't played Fallout 3 yet, so I've just been playing through the old ISOs. It's gonna be interesting to see, like, what happens when I hit Fallout 3. But the ethanol was bourbon! I'm extracting it from bourbon, and it looks like they've gone as close as they can to a Jim Beam bottle without actually being Jim Beam. So I guess it depends on your definition of blind. Oh, okay. I've got to... It's going to make me actually cut the panel. We're back playing Wolfenstein. Although it's guiding me along a specific path here. So I've got to follow that path. Which is good. I guess there's no fail state. Yeah, speaking of blind or versions of, one thing I just learned the other day that people apparently do drunk streams occasionally. Like that's something, no, I don't think I'd ever do. I don't mind getting drunk around friends, but being drunk as like a form of performance would be weird. Because I think at that point, like, that's kind of exactly what it is. It is a level of performance. But, you know, if it works for folks, I guess it works for them. Don't get me wrong, it's not me judging anyone else's choices. As Sheryl Crow said, if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. Once you add the caveat of, as long as you're not hurting other people. As long as everyone's a consenting adult, it's all good. Although that doesn't probably sound as good to music. If you're consenting adults, it can't be that bad. Yeah, it doesn't really play that well. Speaking of play.
Guys, it's Sinclair. We need supplies. Take what you can from whoever you want. I found an area in habitation where we can seal ourselves in and wait for rescue. I've got guys welding vents shut and shutting off elevators. Plan is to make it watertight. There's no room for more people in the sanctuary, but we can make space for their food, meds, water, and guns. If we're gonna get everyone through this alive, there's no room for pity.
Okay. It's not a bad approach. Yeah, I'm with you, Heron. Like, I think... Like, personally, I like being around friends drunk, or being around friends who are drunk. But yeah, I think it's such a selective thing. You don't know how someone's going to be like that, so yeah. Being around strangers like that is strange. You know, unless you're all friends or something. Air purification. Let's turn the old door access on. Alright. Don't really need anything else. Power available 0. Because my network capacity is at 5 out of 10. Air purification, we'll leave that on 2. There you go, Captaf. You bring the musical knowledge. If you're not hurting someone, it can't be that bad. That fits nicely. Alrighty there, folks. Use the lever. I don't hold high hopes for what happens next, given that I've just split up with my friends again. So I'm gonna crawl down here.
Ripley, we heard voices as we left. Watch yourself.
Oh, come on. No. Hey, son, how you doing? Yes, I did. I dropped all of my hair. I am a space monkey ready to be shot out into space. I made my partner very sad today because she hates it when I lose my facial hair. How is your day going? I'm making progress. I'm not going to jinx myself, but things have been going pretty well this stream. I don't know if it's because I'm like at an interim part of the game, like in terms of sort of beats. I don't know if it's because Solomon's Habitation Tower. Alright. Don't know if it's because there's less alien activity at this point. But yeah, thank you so much for dropping in on the stream. Part of the reason why I am shorn like a sheep is I was just putting together the video today, just talking about the son of
Look around, you're outnumbered. Don't come back here. You came this close.
Maybe he's found a better.
It's your last chance. We're wide open. Get down.
Oh, it didn't go well. Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna jinx myself, but what happened? I jinxed myself. Too true. Well, it's not that far to get back. This section of the game's actually been really well designed that way. It hasn't been taking long to sort of get past minor hiccups. But yes, part of the reason why I am a space monkey today is I was putting together a video today, which I'll be uploading probably tomorrow, just talking about the special stream we'll be doing for hitting 100 followers. When that happens, I'm going to be doing a Hitman 2 stream. So that's why I needed to be all smooth and hairless. Next time around, I'm just gonna throw a Molotov cocktail at those people, because I don't like them. I think I've got a Molotov. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's interesting you say that, Heron, because that's been a really big issue that the game dev community, certainly in Melbourne, has been addressing. This pressure, basically, for not so much around the lack of respect for borders, but certainly the pressure for people to drink and for there being like an inherent social pressure for people to be drinking. So the idea that, you know, if you're not drinking alcohol, what's wrong with you, that sort of thing. So, yeah, it's a big one. And it's, yeah, if you're around people who don't respect boundaries, like when you're drinking, yeah, they're definitely the wrong people to be around. It took me a long time. Like, I didn't start drinking until I was like 24, 25. Because Because for the longest time, like, I just wasn't comfortable losing control around friends. Like, I think it can be wonderful to be around people that you're okay with being sloppy around. Like, I don't think there's a better feeling than that inherent trust of going, yeah, I'm gonna be an idiot, but these people love me, so, you know, we're all gonna be idiots together. I think that can be wonderful, but yeah, it's certainly not necessary, and there certainly can be like a really strong and a really toxic pressure to drink. So I get that completely.
Ripley, we heard voices as we left. Watch yourself.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry that those kind of people have been around you too. Like the ones who are just like drink. Because everyone knows their boundaries. And if people try and push you past them... Like, it's worse if you're a woman. Because then there's always the question of motive, but... You know, for guys it's no fun either. Yeah, come on down. Come on down. Can I interest you in coming downstairs? Oh. That did not do what I wanted it to. At least I saved this time. That was far less impressive than I wanted to. I think I'm gonna have to go full on. I'm gonna have to go full on berserker on these people, and just get a closer firing solution on them. Speaking of berserker, Thor's ruin, obsidian stars, which is what? New concept. Oh, it's new. It is a concept album. That's amazing. Hello, Iron Warrior. Thank you for joining the stream. Throw too low. Yeah, okay, I'll try that. That's a good point. I wasn't arcing up. See, the last time I threw a Molotov in this stream, I hit a wall, so I was worried about hitting the ceiling and having it do nothing, but I guess hitting the floor and doing nothing is probably just about as bad. But I don't want to hide. I want to kill people. Hang on, let's go over here.
We are extremely sorry for the current disruption in services.
Well. I did that as well. Polyamorous, that's awesome. Ah, that's brilliant. The Molotov is way more useful against Steve? Okay, I might save it for there then. What else have we got in our repertoire? I don't like these people and I want to hurt them. Yeah, the other one there along those lines, Captaf, is also, I don't know if you're aware of this, but polyamorous people can't be buried in old growth forest coffins because they're non-mahoganyous. Art. Well, if I don't have anything, I reckon you're right then. I reckon you win here, Heron. I reckon I'm just gonna call transit and hide. Because I don't have anything fun to really cause massive damage with. Oh. Let's hide again.
They just found a better site to raid.
Everyone else gets that? That, today's the day we finally settle ourselves in the habitation box.
It's the only slightly silly thing with this game, the fact that I can't use my inventory while I'm in a closet. But this way I can see the button. I can see my way out. I don't know, maybe that helps. Oh, it's an awful mess of you folks.
My friend said he saw it, so some people get away.
Let's go find Sinclair. No way we should be splitting up. Safety in numbers.
Yeah, go find Sinclair.
Not even sure of that anymore. That thing is unstoppable.
Give me one clear shot. I'll stop the fire.
Take your trash with you.
Bye. Yeah, bad pun's the thing I torture my partner with. I refuse to run. I refuse to run because I don't want to run into a trap of some sort. Which is probably doing the wrong thing. So how's your week been, Iron Warrior? Thank you so much for joining us. I am indeed taking the scenic route. Or the scenic route. Although in Australia. Polyhamorous, that's brilliant. I'm tucking that one in the back pocket, Capdef. Bad puns are like I'm a dad, so bad puns are like, they're like a form of protein to me. I am loving the game, Iron Warrior. This is episode 5 of this stream, and the thing that I sorry, I just needed to get some water there. I started streaming horror games because I've done a panel at PAX Oz a couple of years running, where we talk about horror games. And the thing that I've been playing a few different horror games, and the thing that I love about this game is the intense feeling of dread that you get in this. I've not found another game that does it. It's amazing. Yeah, that's fair, Heron. Apparently that's a big thing with Nietzsche, like reading Nietzsche in like the original sort of language. There's a lot more clever plays on words that just fail in translation. It sounds like German is a very clever language for that. You got a lot of great writers. Yeah, PAX Oz hype, Capdef, we represent. I was on a panel with Capdef, playing Werewolf. Well, more specifically, Capdef was actually running the Werewolf show, because that is one of the things that Capdef does. Get to Colonial Marshal Bureau. Okay. Service offline. Destination, service offline. Go for that. Simon Tower is where I just was, so you can't mean going there. Let's switch floors. No, it's only one floor. Waiting at Colonial Marshal Bureau. It's time to regroup with them and figure out what to do next. Get to Colonial Marshal Bureau. So it must be somewhere in here. And usually the name of things are describing their function. Oh, okay.
Ripley, we're in the Marshal Bureau. Just turn right at the top of the stairs. You can't miss it.
No welcome committee?
Just get up here. Wait's out.
Well, that sounds amazing, Heron. Like, it sounds like it would be so much fun. I'm guessing you'd need to be like a fairly fluent speaker of German before you can appreciate that, though. Alright, so this feels like a section where we're dealing with the human threat more than anything else. And yeah, you're right, Iron Warrior. Like, it's definitely, I think it's definitely a great game to stream. Like, I've been really surprised by how many people have turned up regularly, especially people who've played it before, like Heron. Like, Heron's gone a long way through this game. Has been really generous with just doling out sort of just the right amount of stuff, the right amount of tips, non-spoilery, to help with things. But yeah, I think the organic nature of how things work, the fact that it's not scripted, I think that really goes a long way in people's enjoyment of the game. And I guess seeing people shit themselves on stream, which I do a lot, just completely mortified by things that happen. Because there's some great scares in this game. I guess that like is a big, that's its own reward as well.
Calm down. You're safe now. Waits has a plan. A plan? Really? His fucking plans haven't done us much good so far.
Maybe we'll be safe here. For now, anyway.
Alright, let's go join me.
Was that you? Did you get the transit running? Nice work.
Yeah, I do. See, I completely missed that, Heron. But certainly, it feels like the cues that I'm getting from the game, not on audio-wise at the moment, are that... Well, I suppose at the moment, like, it's a interlude. Now the fun begins. Yeah, and it's amazing the justice that they do to the franchise, isn't it, Iron Warrior? Like, this feels like, you know... Because I remember there being, like, an Aliens game back on the old Commodore 64, but, like, this...
How's Taylor?
Stable.
The systems are so
Should
good.
be walking soon enough. Samuels is with her now.
Okay.
You managed to get transit up and running, so I guess we're even.
Where's Ricardo?
Prepping our next move. Look, I'm busy. I've got Marlowe in the cells, the lowlife who showed up with your flight recorder.
Where's Marlowe's ship? The Anisadora.
He put it in a parking orbit around the gas giant. Son of a bitch won't give us the command codes to let us bring it in on auto. Maybe you can get more out of the unhelpful bastard. Go talk to him.
Alright, let's go fuck up Marlowe. Or can we talk to... Oh, the door's locked. I can't go in and talk to Taylor. See, I don't want to raise this. I don't want to raise this necessarily right now, folks. But I don't trust our android. Not in the least. I thought it was a really nice beat before, where just in the middle, basically, of everyone, going, stupid androids, going bad and killing everyone. Like he pipes up. That was really good. There's a new Alien game. I did not know that, Heron. That's amazing. That's really cool. Man, 2019 is going to be a huge year for games. Like, it's not like 2018 hasn't been a huge one as well. There's a bunch of stuff I'm really looking forward to in 2019, like the Sinking City, the new Cthulhu game. So we streamed Call of Cthulhu, and I really liked that. But I'm looking forward to another experience. Hey, Marlo. How you doing?
Marlo?
Who wants to know?
My name's Ripley. I'm with the company.
Here for your empty box already? You guys are keen, I'll give you that.
I'm here for personal reasons. My mother was on the Nostromo when it went missing 15 years ago.
You serious? Shit. Well... shit. We never found her ship, Ripley. Just the recorder.
But you sure as hell found something else. What happened out there?
I need a way out of here, Ripley. Maybe we can make a deal.
Just start talking. I want to know everything.
Alienated to the androids. Nice. Very nice. I've just popped myself off for a sec because I think we're going to get into a cutscene here. It feels like.
Com check. You get me, Lewis? A little fuzzy, Marlowe, but you're coming through.
Let's take it slow. I want to get to that beacon in one piece.
If you're looking for a piece, Foster, I've got something for you right here.
I'd need scanning equipment to find it, Heist.
Okay, enough already. Focus on what we're here for. I don't want any mistakes.
Interesting. Alien Blackout by Cold Iron Studios. A shooter. Oh, interesting. Oh, I think I saw this on someone else's stream. I was wondering what it was. Scan for the signal using the tracking device.
There you are. Foster, Meeks, keep your eyes open.
LV426. Wait, where's my objective? I'm gonna guess that's where I am. Good old LV426. Where's my objective gone? Not getting a reading. There we go. There we go. Nice and strong.
These kind of jobs, man. Listen to that wind. Sub-zero temperature, low visibility.
So what, is this the planet post-nuke? Oh, okay. I'm not where I think I am, then. Yeah, I don't recognize that. I don't recognize any of the features that I'm seeing so far. Well, I better keep up with my crew on there once.
Check out those rock formations. Bizarre.
They've been weathered by the climate conditions. It's just the natural state.
Ain't nothing natural about this place.
I'll have a look around. See if I can find a weak spot. Wait here.
Yeah, I'm a little confused then.
Gonna need a lift. Heist, over here. Give me a leg up.
Wait, is this the planet from Alien? I'm trying to remember what that actually was. Because it wasn't... That wasn't LV-426, that was a different planet.
I found a path. Checking it out.
Oh, hang on. Or was it? No, that
Then
was
you
the
win
same.
some more.
Now I'm getting... Now it's been a while. Been a while since I've watched the first film. Yeah, I've got nothing. I'm trying to remember if it was the same...
Shit!
No, it was the same planet, because I remember Ripley talks about going back. It is LV-426. I am in the right place then.
Yeah, I'm good. It was a close one, though. Don't think I'll be able to get back the way I came.
Just watch yourself.
Oh, okay. I was wondering for a moment whether I was where I thought I was. Because that's where my brain went. I'm guessing in a couple of minutes I'm going to be in the middle of the giant cluster of eggs. Either that or... See, I'm still trying to figure out, like, if this is post-Ripley, then there's every chance I'm going to find the remains of the actual settlement. Like, that would be a thing.
Stay put. I think I found something.
Yeah, what'd you find, Marlon? What'll we find? What'll we find?
There's a fissure in the rock. Stand back. I'm gonna blow it.
Got us. Let's blow the fissure. Move back. Well, this is cooler than a cutscene. I like it. Is that back far enough? Let's move back further. L2. I love the mechanics. I love the mechanics around just interacting with objects. Like they're really simple. It's really simple things they've done. Like none of it's like.
Let's get going.
It's not tremendously groundbreaking, but it's just fun stuff. Like you pull levers using different things depending on the kind of lever. I like it. It's clever. It makes it.
Heist over here. Give me a leg up.
To me, it feels like it makes it feel really tactile. If that makes sense. I don't want a leg up. I want a leg up here. Give me a leg up. Give me a leg up. Yeah, I can certainly feel it. I can certainly feel it playing, Heron. There's something about basically the slowness of the movement. You have that sort of like... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, you were right. That's cool. Oh, that is awesome. It's kind of depressing though that reveal has been ruined a little bit by the by Prometheus and Covenant. But that is awesome. Like we're at the Navigator's ship. Boop boop and doop. Now it's all gonna go horribly wrong. But yeah, I think Heron, that tactile feel, like that sort of goes to like what you're talking about with the feeling of the suit. Its bulkiness, basically, and that level of like, not quite helplessness, but certainly clumsiness that you get. Sunshine is a really amazing film, where you feel that in moments. Like there's tense moments where they're trying to do stuff. And yeah, you feel it here. I think basically you need to have that resistance of like the slow speed of movement compared to just pushing the stick forward. Certainly compared to moving Amanda Ripley around. It just feels so slow. It's a great relationship between sort of the visual feedback and what you're doing as an input. Ah, F me. That's awesome. Into the derelict. No! I don't want to. It's going to be bad. So again, like I'm trying to figure out timelines here, but if this is post-Ripley, then that means basically LV-426 got nuked and the derelict survived. Intact. Pretty much flawless. Ah. Yeah. Oh, isn't that gorgeous?
Something big.
See, this is, I guess this is the stuff that's left on the table. This is stuff that's left on the table that might come basically in that blackout, in the blackout shooter. That feeling basically of like claustrophobia and helplessness that, but you know, bringing in. Yeah, sorry, there was a point I was going to make earlier where this is a really solid like Alien game, but if we're getting a shooter next year, then hopefully we'll be getting a really good Aliens feeling game, because we haven't really had that yet.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Careful with what you touch. I don't want anything damaged.
It's amazing. How old must this be? What is it? A cockpit? And make this a ship? Ha ha! I think we found our payload. Hey, quiet!
Oh, that's right, Heron, you're right. I've got my timelines confused because Amanda is dead by aliens, not post aliens. So yeah, I've got my And which is why basically this is still like a really, this is still basically a like a primordial planet. You're absolutely right. Thank you for that. I'd gotten my timelines confused. Thank you.
Think we're gonna awaken? Hey, sorry, pal.
Can it? We're wasting time. Have a look around.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's a life form.
It was a life form. Now it's our property. Salvage rights.
We need to stake our claim before anyone else does. Isadora's not prepared for something this big.
Then we'll take what we can and come back. Have a look around, see what else is here.
Mama, we found something. Tracks.
Tracks?
Looks like something was dragged. But that's not all. You're not gonna like this.
What is it?
Tracks lead here.
Same name that's on the flight recorder. Nostromo. Someone's already been here.
Maybe they abandoned ship and landed here.
I can see that. Shit.
If they were here before us, why is there no record of this?
No, the
Well, if they're still alive, there goes our
promotion's just based on time
Let's
spent
find
on
out.
stream.
I'll find the beacon and shut it off. Don't want anybody else finding this place. Foster, Heist, check out the cavern below.
Liquid stress beacon. Alright.
What is this? I've never seen anything like it.
It's not human, I'm telling you that.
Yeah, the stream ranks are just based on time spent on stream. So yeah, congratulations on reaching initiative. Very well done. Yeah, right? How good does this feel? For certain values of good. There it is. Oh, with the skeletal structure. Yeah. I'm so sorry about what they did to you in the later films. Because I think that's still that's still meant to be like the mechanics of the actual craft there, not corruption that's happened. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What's missing from this picture? Isn't it meant to be like a giant hole in this guy's chest? Yeah, I'm not crazy. Alright. No, you still gotta carry around the lances. Wait, what? Did I miss it? I didn't see it. So it is there. Here's the old hole. Where is it? Must just be the angle I'm looking at it from, because I remember it being a bigger rupture. Yeah, I can't see it. Oh well. Alright, let's go find this beacon. On the right side of the chest. Oh, that discoloration there? Where the... Oh yeah, where the ribs are broken. That probably is where it was. I just remember it in my brain being bigger, but I guess it's probably just my faulty memory. Oh, this is awesome. I've been wondering how this ties into the rest of the game. And now I know. Let's go find a beacon, turn it off. Where's a beacon? What are you? There's a bit of equipment there. Bit of the old equipment. Let's go have a look in here. That's the way we came in, I believe. No map. What? Yeah, that's the way we came in. Yeah, it really is. It feels there's a sense of reverence for this. It's rare that basically that licensed properties like this can tick off an experience like this and have it feel as significant as it does here. But yeah, it feels amazing. I wonder if in some part it's to do with as well just the giant contrast between everything we've had up until this point, and seeing like the actual alien architecture. Yeah, I've got absolutely no issues if you say anything around the DLC, because given how long it's going to take to play through the main game, I don't think I'll be streaming the DLC. I'll probably be jumping on to other horror stuff like once I complete sort of the main quest of this game. Like the main storyline, I should say. And I'll probably be playing like the DLC if I play it. I'll play it on my own time. I reckon there might be something up there. Can I get a lift, please? Oh, I like how that's done too. I just go over to somewhere I want to go. What, an hour each, or an hour per piece of DLC? Oh, okay. But yeah, you can certainly say stuff about it. I've got no problems with that if you do that.
Beaks? I found the beacon. I'm gonna check it out.
This is the distress beacon? Right here. Not the first. I wonder if that's a reference to, I wonder if that's a reference to a line in Alien. I guess I'll be able to figure that out after
Don't know what happened, but the beacon stopped broadcasting.
Marla, you have got to see this. It's amazing.
On my way.
Return to the winch. In an hour altogether. Okay, well, Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you were disappointed by them, because I'm pretty sure I definitely picked them up as part of, like, the season pass. It's a shame, because I know that they actually got Sigourney Weaver and I think, like, as much of the original cast back to voice them as well as they could, the characters. Alright, what are we looking at, folks? What's amazing? What do I need to see? Oh. Oh! Oh! That's something. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that they're not satisfied. Hey everyone! There's a big hole in your ceiling. Why don't we all go have a look at that? Oh wait, oh no.
This place just keeps on giving. Here, strap yourself in.
I don't know that I want to. Radio. So it's goodbye from me. Yeah. Well, I guess kudos to them for trying to basically enhance the experience. And I guess if you're looking for a silver lining, like in that evaluation of the DLC, you could say that the DLC basically pales in comparison to what is otherwise like a really good... No! No, no, no! No! No, 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 no.
Oh my god.
No, 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 no. Good night from me, and good night from him. Yeah, nice. Good work, Captain. This is so not good. Okay, so you can play Ellen Ripley, the Captain and the Mechanic. That does sound... Oh, okay. So it's just like different voice acting, that sort of thing. Yeah, Ronnie Barker and oh god, what was the other Ronnie? It was an old comedy show. That bit, like those two lines from the two Ronnies, that's how they'd sign off. Well, it's good night from me, and it's good night from him. That's it, Ronnie Barker and Ronnie Corbett. Yeah, I miss them too. Yeah, it was one of their gags that they would do when they were signing off the show. It was great English sketch comedy.
Everything. Where's your ship? If we can break the comms lockdown, what are the codes to bring it in on auto?
If you want more, then you need to get me out of here.
Not happening, Marlowe.
Is that right? Well, you know where I am.
Wait, my board in the tech spire just lit up like a Christmas tree. It's here.
Plan B. Set it up.
Whatever's happening, I want in.
Okay, this way. Got something here you'll need.
Alright, what are we doing, folks? Oh.
Let's hope this thing
hello.
works.
It's an animal. Animals are afraid of fire.
I hope you're right.
I've got a plan to trap it. Take a transit car and meet Ricardo in the Systech Spire. I'll coordinate from here.
Alright, save the game. Oh yeah. I feel the power. I think it's deceptive. I feel it. Crime number. No crime number for Marlowe. Indefinite carceration. No crime number, I guess, because... Right. Yeah, so there's no... There we go, I almost missed you. Take a bullet. Alright, so I'm back. Less tense until it's spiked up to a whole new level. Yeah, I can see that happening. Alright, now I'm just gonna go back out. Let's remember which way is out. Trent Reznor told me the only way out is through. So I got a feeling that might not be the case. Alright, I'm going exactly the wrong direction. So confused. It's this way. It's always great when you rediscover a band after a long time. I've held off on listening to 9 Inch Nails. I used to listen to them. It was like one of my 9 Inch Nails and Garbage were the two bands that I would listen to, like ad infinitum. And for a long time I stopped listening to 9 Inch Nails because I stopped being an angry 20-year-old. But I've kind of rediscovered the joy of them recently, without needing to be basically that angry. I can just enjoy the music. Alright, mother.
Ripley, you on your way?
Alright, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Ricardo's moving in ahead of you. I've sent your guy Samuels to android processing. Once this thing's dead, I'm gonna get him to access Apollo and lift the lockdown.
Samuel's okay doing that?
Guy said he wanted to help and I have my hands full here. Besides, he's a synthetic. Should be easier for him to get in there.
I guess.
Look, Ripley, we're the only people standing between Sevastopol and outright disaster.
Outright disaster has already happened, Waits. All we can do now is kill that fucker.
Did Trent say he was going deeper underground, or was that David Bowie? I get confused sometimes. Are they the same person? The Nostromo felt recycled out of the Sevastopol. Yeah, I'm genuinely sorry to hear that. That's a bummer that it felt recycled.
This car for Lorenz, system expire.
You and Amanda were of a mind by that point in time. Nice. I still have coffee. There's nothing better than surprise coffee. I guess that's what happens when you have black coffee in a black mug. To go along with your black soul. I'll be here. I'll be here for another 50 minutes or thereabouts. Until we hit the witching hour. We're making progress tonight, folks. We're making good progress. Excuse me. Now's probably a really good...
Station serving Seegson Communication Technologies, Tech Support Services, and Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
Yeah, exactly, Captain. And you're like, oh, it's cold, but it's coffee. It's still here.
I'm in the Systex spire.
Ripley, heads up. I'm reading lots of malfunctioning systems in your area.
Get to the server hub. Alright, I can do that. Now is probably a really good point just to do our quick housekeeping for tonight. A huge thank you to new followers who joined us actually between streams, believe it or not. To Ace Giac, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. And also to Sean Dilly, thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. And you're getting us 2 steps closer. 2 steps closer to that 100 follower mark when we hit our Hitman 2 subathon. Also, as always, a giant thank you to those of you who share your audience with me by auto hosting. So a giant thank you to Slayer Lover Gaming, to Even Prime TV, to Everything Apocalypse, to Ironside, Dubsack, and Cap Duff, who is here on stream with us now. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Alright, let's get to the server hub. Oh, this feels so good. I feel like I'm 12 years old, and I've just watched the ad for the Nintendo Power Glove. My mom's like, yeah, you can have it. You can play with real power, Kevin. That's apparently what my mom sounds like. Well, if it's a Nintendo ad, your mom would. Mom would be like, yeah, get the Power Glove. It's extreme. Hey! How you folks doing? You've got the mic! Oh, don't... Yeah. Don't make me think of The Touch, because I tear up. I was of a certain age when I watched the first Transformers movie, and I don't think I can even think about the song The Touch without getting teary-eyed. I reckon I can make it around these people. The aliens here, too. I think I just want to be sticking on this flamethrower. I'm just going to see if I can sneak around these folks. See, I can hear those cues that you've been talking about, Heron. I can hear it moving around in the vents. God damn it! The door is not open. Plasma torch upgrade required. Son of a... there's no way. There is no way they're going to let me past. That way. I'm going to move all the way around then. Son of a... I remember how long I took going through here first time around. Yeah, absolutely. It's really clever level design. So I wonder... It worked!
Christ!
Oh, it worked! Steve! Now I just gotta hope that Steve doesn't wrap around behind me. Oh man. That was intense. Yeah, come on down, buddy. Now you're gonna hop back up in the vents. Alright. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm worried about it circling around behind me. Come on, Chief. You wanna come on down? No? There you are. Oh. I guess it needs to be a continuous flame. That did not work as well as I hoped it would. Wop wop.
Station serving Seegson Communication Technologies, tech support services, and Gemini exoplanet solutions.
Yeah. Oh, way too early and way too long. So just light bursts. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't sure what the range was going to be on that.
I'm in the Systex spire.
Ripley, heads up. I'm reading lots of malfunctioning systems in your area.
Got it. Yeah, I would not have, without hearing that, I would not have done that. I would have panicked and thought that I needed to use it much earlier. Well, I did, in fact. What's going here? What the? What the F?
Please come to your nearest fire assembly point. This is not a drill. Do not panic. Follow me, please.
Oh, what the... What the hell?
This isn't the answer.
What? Yeah, that's so rude. I got the achievement for it, but it didn't actually happen. Huh. Let's build one, and let's use one. Ow. I feel like I missed a warning there somewhere. Triggered the mother of all traps. Although I suppose there was the, I suppose there were the warnings. Oh, this is good. I feel completely disoriented from here. Like, good in the sense that it's effective. Fun. Hey there, fire suppression system. Yeah, I mean there was the stuff that's been talking about the fact that they were laying traps for the aliens, so I guess I just ran into one of them. And yeah, I felt totally cheated by the fact that Steve did not flee, even though I just sat there on the flamethrower. But I guess I got some learnings to do there. Key their door? How are you doing?
Wait, what's wrong with this station?
It's always been falling apart, but because of the decommission, a lot of the systems have been shut down. Add to the fact that everyone's too busy trying to stay alive to maintain anything, and you end up with goddamn chaos.
Please remember, your station was built by the lowest bidder. Hey, everyone.
We shouldn't have done that back there. I know we're hungry, but man, this feels so wrong.
It's interesting that it reacts to that, but it doesn't react to them talking, but I guess, you know, that's because that's so that you can have ambient VO. If you couldn't have ambient VO, that would change a lot of the feel of the game. What? Don't attack allies or civilians. Huh. Okay. So I can feed them to the alien via a noisemaker, but I'm not allowed to actually hit them. Alright. You live and you learn, I guess.
Station serving Seegson Communication Technologies, Tech Support Services, and Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
So hang on then, I wonder if I can actually just walk past those people, because I've been conditioned up to this point to assume that any human is going to shoot me. Alright. Let's try it, the
Seegson Communication Technologies.
I'm in the Systex fire.
Ripley, heads up. I'm reading lots of malfunctioning systems in your area.
yeah, it feels like Iron where it feels like that's maybe one area then where the game sort of has let me. I'm not going to go in there because there was nothing but pain going through there before. It feels like then that's one area where the game is letting me down a little bit with signaling. Because every other human, like I just have not been able to go near them and they've started shooting me, but I guess these people aren't going to do that at all.
The creature's here.
You heard the lady. Let's go.
Huh. Yay! Yeah, it'd be nice to have some sort of, maybe there was in the dialogue earlier, but something that sort of signals to you it's time to not kill people. Tell who the hostiles are by their hands? Well, that's not quite true though, Iron Warrior. Like, in the groups that I've encountered before, like I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there have been people who've been part of those groups who haven't had weapons on them, but they're still hostile, and so they've sort of called in friends. It's entirely possible I'm wrong. Hey, Steve. How you doing? Yeah, there's no upside to going in, basically, and facing that explosion. I don't think there was any interesting loot there. Get to the server hub. Well, that would be Seegson Communications. Let's do it. That's the wrong way? Alright. I'll go back then. I thought I was going the wrong way. I mean, the right way. Because I was going for communications, but I guess I'm going to a different map, so that's my clue. Doo -doo -doo. Yeah, that's true. I have been using that. Get to Lorenz sys text buyer, as in where I was before. It's updated my objective to say, can you go back, Kevin? Can you go back to where you were? Yeah, I do use the motion. I was using the map though in that case, because I knew where the circle was. I just thought that was the door that I could open instead of it being somewhere that's taking me somewhere else. Although I did say going to Seegstrom Communications. Let's chalk that one up to user error. Do. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, getting back to your point, Iron Warrior. That actually will navigate you around the map a lot of the time too, won't it? Like that'll actually lead you in the path, not just tell you like as the crow flies where you've got to go, but it will lead you around the map. I hadn't thought about that. Excuse me, I'm just going to grab some water. I'm choking. Ah! Why did my controller start vibrating? Other than it likes me. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I've got to go upstairs. It's probably gonna be a few deaths while I get the while I find my range on the flamethrower too. Just priming your for that one. Unstable system. No! I don't need an unstable system active. Air purification. Oh, it's not really useful. Let's put that on. Makes it easier for me to move around. Get to the server hub. Server hub. Server hub. And get to the server hub, McLean. Alright. Let's do it. Let's go in the vents. Because this time around... What are you screaming about? I don't know what that was about. Clearly she saw something I didn't. Probably the xenomorph? Yeah, I missed that completely. Wow. That vent's not that useful. There we go. Quality advice from you folks. I will do that. I will follow the motion tracker. What we got there? Steve! The man they call Steve!
Wait, the creature. How are we gonna seal it in?
The Spire was built to process high-value compounds dredged up from the gas giant. Piracy precautions are still in place. The tower can be shut off, vents, doors, everything. So, you build a cage around the creature, and Ricardo locks it down.
Ah, screen because of the drop. I've already been to the server hub. Am I... it's on a different floor. Okay. That's why. What level are we on there? Lower level, upper level. So I need to go down. Way back. Alright. So this is where I'm going wrong. So I need to get down.
Gotta get down.
Yeah, that's testing my memory. You got a better memory. You got a better memory than me there.
Gotta get down.
Still gotta go down. We can hear you, Steve. Oh, really? Back here? Big bit, little bit. Oh yeah. They just have slightly different physics applied to them. Same pieces, just with different sort of rotation. Huh, I never would have spotted that. Thank you for pointing that out. The same thing goes past every time. Yeah, gotta get down. Good lord. Step back. Flamethrower. Help myself. I regret to inform you that James Brown is dead.
Entrance is dead ahead. Use the terminal in reception to open the door.
Oh, okay, so they do repeat, so there is a pattern, even to the physics that's applied to them. I thought they might have done something clever and just used their physics system just to randomize it. I do remember this room. It's been a long time. But yes, I do remember it. Hey, Steve. Come on. When I said come on, Steve, let's be clear. I didn't actually mean for you to try and kill me. No, we don't do that. No, I'm going the wrong way. Server hub. The server hub's back this way. Whoop whoop. Server hub's back on the floor. Gonna get that server hub. There we go. It's even got like a big sign saying server hub. Oh, and it's got a door that's locked. Huh. Oh, that's awesome. But I mean, that's the power of the game. Like the fact that it can just arrest you, like literally arrest you, like at a spot, like at a moment in time. Where you're like, I don't wanna anymore. This game is scary. Interesting, interesting. So I've been here, but I haven't... It seems like then I haven't been to the actual server hub because that door is locked and I can't open it. I've been to tech support though. I have also been to Paradise, but I've never been to me. Her. No, I think it's like I reckon it is something to be proud of. Like the great thing about playing these games is being affected by them. There's no fun in. Nice, Captaf. Yeah, but yeah, the great thing about playing these games is actually being affected by them. Like I think it'd be possible to. It's like films like Blair Witch Project, it's a film that requires a little bit of investment from the person viewing it. It's a hell of a lot of fun if you enjoy getting scared out of your wits. And a game like this, like, you could play it and not get scared and treat it mechanically, but you lose so much of the fun of it. Yay!
Ricardo's finalizing the lockdown. You need to close the security doors all around the stairwell. Then the supply storage, maintenance access, and server hub reception. Report in as you go.
How you feeling there, buddy? Feeling toasty? What the? I got double teamed by a synthetic, and then Steve popped in as well. That was cold. It took me a second to figure out what was happening. That was not fair. That was not fair. Alright, let's do this again. I didn't even... The thing is, guys, I didn't even see that the alien was there, folks. I just saw the synthetic, and that was it.
You need to close the security doors all around the stairwell. Then the supply storage, maintenance access, and server hub reception. Report in as you go.
Nice. Hunting in packs. It dropped behind me when I flamed. Yeah. Probably. The vent's right above me. Oh, it is too! Son of a... Well, that's no fun.
If you find this facility in a state that isn't your liking, please let us know.
Let's get rid of you, because I hate having to move around you folks. Yeah, what? Oh, I gotta reload it. That's why I wasn't really doing much. Oh, I wasn't quick enough to switch. No! No! Yeah, it definitely loved that one. No! I am playing with controller, yeah, I just flubbed. I flubbed switching weapons. That's my bad. There is a quick button to switch through weapons. Options, game, controller scheme. Pause game. Weapon swap. Oh, I see. Okay. Ah, there we go. They're next door to each other. The thing is, though, unless I misread that completely, it looked like the android actually wasn't hostile. That being said, though,
Ricardo's finalizing the lockdown. You need to close the security doors all around the stairwell. Then the
yeah, that's
supply
much better.
storage,
Thank you for that.
maintenance access, and server hub reception. Report in as you go.
Yeah, I should have checked the eyes. See, again, I'm just so used to everything being hostile. Yeah, you stay there, Chief. You can just stay there.
Apollo and a working Joe.
I'm just gonna go through here and seal off the stairwell. And see, this is what happened. I've switched over into I'm a monster now. I just want to kill everything and everyone. even to the point where the game will say, you can't kill a civilian, and then I'll lose and have to reload. Hang on.
You are carrying some very dangerous items.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah. You had a funny moment in the staircase. Oh, have you got a link for the clip? Pop it in the stream. Ah, this is great. This is someone's vault hole, this place. Like they've tried to stay safe in here. That's what I love about really good level design, where, like Last of Us, I know I go on about that at length, but it's a game that did the same thing, where you would go through environments and they would tell stories. I love environmental storytelling. I know for some people it's kind of become like a bit of a joke, but There we go. I will check that out post-stream, but yeah, for those of you folks who are watching now, if you want a,
What do you need to know today?
Maintenance access. Seal off the stairwell. Nice. I look forward to having a look at it. And yeah, folks who are watching now, like, if you want to see a funny clip, check it out. You're gonna be my pal now. I'm gonna call you Roboto. Mr. Roboto. Alright, so...
Why not ask me about Sevastopol's safety protocols? We're experiencing a heightened containment hazard level today.
Man. That would have been terrifying to be on this station and just be a civilian when everything started happening. Oh, speaking of terrifying, let's go to flamethrower. I like that. Thank you for that, for the pointer on the quick switch on weapons. That's a huge help. Seal off the stairwell. Through here. Apparently. Seal off the stairwell. Over there. Oh, wait, where?
Good day.
Oh, hang on. So, I could seal off the stairwell by closing that door, but I need a way of doing it. Like, that seems like one way to go about things. Maybe not the right one? No, because I can't really lock that door. Alright. System lobby, I don't want to go there. Good lord. Oh wow. There we go.
Supply storage locked down.
I would have thought that would have been a suicide. But maybe. Alright, what do you want me to do next? Seal off the stairwell, lock down maintenance. No, I haven't sealed off the stairwell yet. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Keycard required. Hide. Sure, I could hide. Or I could die trying to use my flamethrower. Seal off the stairwell. Hey, congratulations for reaching the rank of Squire, Iron Warrior. Thank you so much for your company tonight. Hang on, I thought I had initiated. I've initiated lockdown there. Yeah. There you go. It has been passed on to another. Alright, let's go through here. I love that I can use a flamethrower in here. That's so good. Let's go on through here. No? Not going to open for me? That must be part of the lockdown room. And that's where I came in. So where else can I go? It's my sense of direction. Messing with me. Again, too little. Need to sit on that flamethrower. I will successfully use it to actually drive the alien off sometime soon. But I just tapped it then. Alright, here we go again. I think I missed some audio cues in here as well, so I'm going to listen more carefully to the dialogue. Because I was a little bit lost about what it wanted me to do.
Ricardo's finalizing the lockdown. You need to close the security doors all around the stairwell.
Right.
Then the supply storage, maintenance access, and server hub reception. Report in as you go.
Alright. All around the stairwell, so there's probably... Is there anything down here? What's it going to do? No, there's nothing down here. Alright, fair enough. It's just... There it is. Davenport Rye. No, in English it just says, I thought it said the right thing. We'll go and find out again, but I thought it was saying the right thing for me.
If you find this facility in a state that isn't your liking, please let us know.
Yeah, it's a mess, and it's infested by aliens. Go sort it out. I'll take that. Start here. Oh, what? Go through to... Apparently I can't. What? Go through to tech support? Is that what you were suggesting? And seal off there? I see. I see. Initiate lockdown. Yeah. It is telling me the right thing to do there. It's telling me to use left stick to go to the right.
Maintenance access shut off.
Affirmative, Ripley.
I'm recording this for anyone else who was away when it happened. I can't tell who escaped. There are some boys, but the others were taken through the vents, one by one. The doors were locked, but the ceiling vents were open. There was nowhere to run and no one to let them out. It was like a fox dropping into a hen house. I should move on. There's a couple of survivors who still trust the marshal in the mall. And then there's a Sinclair and his idiot man with guns, somewhere in habitation. But I doubt either will last a week.
Okay, so I've been here. Yeah, I can't believe I missed that. Good old Steve breakfast. Because Steve is not in nesting mode, Steve's in moitering mode.
Supply storage locked down.
Okay.
Survival reception corridor, I can do that. Hey Guru, thank you for joining the stream. I'm just about to pop off in about 10 minutes, but it's been a night. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, it is right over. Oh, son of a... Ah! Make too much noise and you will attract the alien. No! Ah, so close. Well, I think in that case it was the... Yeah, I mean, I needed the... I wanted the flashlight to... Yeah. I wanted the flashlight to be able to actually see what was going on. But yeah, what I probably should have done... You're right, I should have gone back to my old friend, the motion detector.
Finalizing the lockdown. You need to close the security doors all around the stairwell. Then the supply storage, maintenance access, and server hub reception. Report in as you go.
Alright. Oh, did not like me running. Don't run, folks. I just got sloppy then and I thought I could run around, but no. I'm still yet to use this, well, that feeling of invulnerability that's come with the flamethrower is disappearing. Yeah, too slow.
Ricardo's finalizing the lockdown. You need to close the security doors all around the stairwell. Then the supply storage, maintenance access, and server hub reception.
So how's your week been, Guru? Like, what's been happening in your neck of the woods? Yeah, I don't agree with that either, really, Heron. Like, the fact that basically that you can load again, I don't think that makes basically the even just the act of dying, I don't think it takes away the terror from it. Because the game is so good at creating those moments that are so vivid. I know sometimes it can feel a little bit, like especially when we get into patterns. Over here on this screen, it can feel a little bit Edge of Tomorrow.
Maintenance access shut off.
But yeah, I think at the moment, like the thing that basically is sort of diminishing the horror, if anything, and it's deliberate from the game's design, is having that flamethrower. But even like stuff like basically coming out of the like after I hit the, I'm gonna do it again in a second. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad your week wasn't. I'm glad your week wasn't bad then, Gura. But I'm also sad that it wasn't like super good for you. Middle of the road can be like, you know, it's not nothing.
Supply storage locked down.
Okay.
Yeah, see, once those lights go out, like, it starts getting terrifying again. For me. Especially with that. Oh yeah, yeah. Edge of Tomorrow is like I'm with you. One of his best. Hey buddy, I gotta start using this again. That's brilliant. Iron Warrior, that is one of the best reviews of the game. So for those of you watching on VODs, Iron Warrior was just saying that, oh, you're right in here, aren't you, you son of a... Oh, no, you're just picking up the android. Fair enough. I gotta really listen for those cues, those audio cues that you've been talking about.
Why not ask me about Sevastopol's safety protocols?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think in that case, it sounds like from what you were saying though, Iron Warrior, it wasn't so much that the person was too cool to be scared, they just found it terrifying. Which is a great review of the game. Yeah, I uninstalled it because I was like, nope.
Please let us know.
Wait, can you patch me through to Ripley?
Just finished the game the last few weeks.
I've already connected you.
Just chatting. Yeah, that's always a tough one, Iron Warrior.
There's an override command that allows you to initiate the emergency lockdown. It's on the terminal behind the reception desk.
Yeah, I guess that's always a tough one. Like, I'll find a lot of the time I can get caught up in just having conversations with people. I don't know if I've ever done it for an hour, but certainly, basically, like, conversations on chat can take a long time. I mean, that's part of the joy of streaming. Content's encrypted. Enter access code. Oh. I can hear Steve in the vents. Speedrunning the game. It's an interesting choice for streaming. Ripley, it's all set up. Just set up. You're on this. Alright. Isn't that what I just did? Got it. Thank you for not spoiling. Alright. Oh, there we go.
Ricardo, server room reception is closed off.
Good job. Come through to the server farm. Quiet.
Yeah, sure. Let me in. No? Where am I going? Oh, I'm going all the way over there. Alright folks, we've just hit the witching hour, so I'm going to see if I can find myself a save point in here. It doesn't look like I'm close to one, unfortunately. I'm going to head for the nearest save point and save from there. But yeah, we still got a few minutes left in us. You look hostile, Chief. You look hostile. I think I'm gonna have to go the old punch with you.
Apollo and the
No!
working
Good.
together for a safer, better connected Sevastopol.
Where are you? I hear you, son of a... Oh, come on, where are you?
myself searching for me.
Oh, there you are. It is right around me. Where the heck am I going? Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Oh, gas leak. Okay. I thought it was done for thanks to Steve then. Ah, and there it is. Not fast enough to activate the flamethrower. Alright folks, given that that's going to take me back to my current save, I think... Oh, fantastic! Thank you so much, Captaf. I'll check that out. That's a... Yeah, I look forward to hearing what that's about. Sounds exciting. Giro? Yep, I will probably be wrapping things up at this point, at the moment, Giro. So thank you so much for popping in and saying hi. And thank you so much to all of you who came along tonight and watched me stream and die and get back up and move forward. We actually had a pretty good stream tonight. Like, I think we got some pretty good momentum moving forward in the game. And man, oh man, like getting to LV426, how good was that? Seeing the initial, like getting inside the navigator craft. Oh man, that was a moment. So yeah, I hope you've had a wonderful night. I will be back now. The next time that I'm going to be back is going to be next Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. The event is on my schedule for the stream. There's no Fallout this Friday night because I've got my company Christmas dinner, so I can't beg off that. So that's going to tie me up for Friday night. So I'm going to miss you folks, but I'll be back next Monday, and I'll also be back next Wednesday playing Alien Isolation again. So again, thank you all so much for your company. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I look forward to chatting with you soon. And in the meantime, if you want to carry on the conversation, there's a link to our Discord, which is down on the channel page as well. Come have a chat over there, and I tend to pop in there at least once a day just to basically have a look at messages, post stuff, that sort of thing. Yeah, I also stream Monday afternoons, but I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, Captaf. I stream from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Mondays, which is the Manic Monday slot. But yeah, I'll be back next Wednesday as well. Yeah, so that's it. Have a wonderful weekend, folks. That's right, yeah. We're almost there. Have a wonderful weekend when you get there. Stay safe out there. See you soon.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and for live content, come join me on Twitch.